What you're about to see is a model of Ontario Place located along Toronto's western shores of Lake Ontario. We hope to simulate a flight over this proposed redevelopment of publicly owned property that has been virtually dormant for the past 10 years. Appearing first on the Eastern Peninsula, you see a waterfront pathway that is part of Trillium Park, which the Ontario government opened for public use just recently. Next, we see Echo Beach, which is a sprawling outdoor concert venue that took over the premises of a water park a few years ago. Moving west to the neighboring island, we see an amphitheater that was formerly Molson's but now flies the Budweiser flag. For those familiar with Ontario Place, I should mention that this model reflects a redesigned amphitheater that would make a more striking landmark for Toronto. Finally, we see the Western Island, which is home to the pavilions or pods and to the Cinesphere that are all recognizable features of Ontario Place. This model also introduces several distinct new features. There's a main building to the south of the pods and Cinesphere, which hopes to connect the major elements of Ontario Place and to unite them to create a year-round music and related arts center for the people of Ontario. To the far west is another fairly major amphitheater on Lake Ontario that can be used as a concert venue as well as terraced picnic area. The reason for this model and the concept behind it is that it was felt that the original vision for Ontario Place had been lost and that the people of Ontario needed to somehow reclaim it. We know from the folks at Disney that family theme parks can be highly successful. Maybe it's time to once again make Ontario Place into a family-friendly destination using music in its various forms as the magnet. On Friday, July 7th of this year, the Ontario government quietly announced a proposal call to developers to submit ideas for the redevelopment of the Western Island of Ontario Place. I would like to extend another invitation to the people of Ontario, especially those interested in quality music, to form a consortium that would present the proposal you see here to the Ontario government. The deadline for detailed submissions is the end of September. After this, the fate of Ontario Place may be sealed. For more details about our vision for an Ontario Place music theme park, including a music museum, interactive displays and hands-on music creation workshops, and a music camp, I invite you to visit our internet site. Those interested in supporting our venture can also contact us via Facebook.